Hi, welcome back to the Jack and Glenn channel. I'm Jackie.
And I'm her husband, Glenn.
He's my husband, Glenn.
Hey, before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of our reviews. Tonight we're reviewing Married at First Sight, Season 19, Episode number 3. Episode number 3. If you missed Episode number 1 or Episode number 2 review, you can always check that out as well, right? Tonight, Episode number 3, we talk about the last wedding. We talk about the couples actually get to go up to their hotel rooms, and some people are very impressed from what they see. All right, let's get into it. We left off episode number 2 where Pat and Rhonda, jumped in the pool. They go to the room. They're in the room, and believe it or not, the oldest couple on there got intimate.
They said they ain't got no time to waste.
And Rhonda she didn't really want to answer the producer's question, but she's like, "What? Say it again." All right, if I guess figure when you jump in the pool with your clothes on, and then you get in the jacuzzi where it's hot.
She's obviously spontaneous.
And so when you get upstairs, the natural thing to do is to take your clothes off because you got to dry off. And I guess they liked what they saw and they did to do. Right?
Rhonda ain't got no time to waste.
Rhonda said they had a beautiful night. It was a beautiful night together. All right. We had Britney and Will, right? They had a restless night. Britney complains about the hotel and admits that she does not eat. They get up next morning and have breakfast. Breakfast. Yeah. and they
breakfast.
I knew you were gonna mess with me. So
I wasn't until you repeated yourself and laughed at yourself like I said breakfast. As if you never as if that's not how you say it.
Hey, look, leave me alone. All right? That country sometimes certain words that country comes out. But anyway, here it is. And speaking of country, she said she does not eat pork. And she'd rather have some turkey bacon. He talk about turkey bacon. That's like plastic. Like turkey bacon. Good.
It's not. It depends on what brand you get.
Right, she also talking about not liking ketchup and different things like that. And he's like, she's weird. It's not weird. There's a lot of people that don't eat tomatoes on this.
I feel like
don't eat ketchup.
I hope you don't think nobody weird, bro.
Yo,
walking dictionary.
Leave that man. He wants to use big words. He wants to use big words. He talks about her head being big. He was joking, but he talks about her head being big and how she laid on his chest and like his arm hurt something like. So it was fun for them. They had a good little banter that morning as they had breakfast together. Megan and Derek didn't get intimate, but she did like his body though. Mm-hmm. She loved what she sees. She's like, you see his abs? Look at his abs. She was happy that he had abs. We all have abs. Some of them can be seen, some of them can't.
You bet. Look, if you didn't have no abs, that body wouldn't stand up right.
The thing about
gotta have a muscle.
The thing about him, he had night terror. He had a night terror, and
that joker jumped. She said he jumped.
He set up in the bed in night terror, and she like, does this happen all the time? He was like, not that I know of. He was like, my dad had night terrors, and he would go out. He would go outside.
She was like, oh Lord. Is this hereditary out?
Yeah, like I can't remember. It was on a balcony. They would be somewhere, and he was like, y'all would never scared. On a boat. That's right. They had a boat. Mm-hmm. Like her dad, they would all go on a boat. Dad had night terrors. I'm talking about the boat is sinking, the boat is crashed. He like, y'all would never scared. Like your dad never went and tried to jump off the boat. He like, nah, you never went and tried to jump off the boat. But night terrors are what they talked about. He think it was because he was tired and exhausted and it doesn't happen on a regular basis, but it does run in his family, right? Mm-hmm. Then Jaylen and Josh, they have breakfast with each other.
Again, I don't know why you keep stopping.
Look, because you always say I say it wrong, but anyway, they eat.
What you mean?
they eat.
He said that I said he said it wrong.
They eat.
Right? BREAK.
Breakfast.
FAST.
Breakfast.
Fist.
All right, breakfast. All right, they
break the fast.
They have
not breath the.
Ah, anyway, right? Josh brings up a postnuptial agreement, right? That his business partner asked him to talk to his wife about, Jaylen about, which I thought was weird, right? I know your business partner, and because your business partner did it with his wife, he wants you to do it with your wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to make sure that she doesn't get any of the company, right? To make sure they're safe.
He's
I
protecting
get
their assets.
he's protecting their assets. I get it, and I made me think about Stasha and Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Because the last time we heard the word postnuptial on Married at First Sight, because Stasha wanted one with Nate. Well, I think Nate eventually did sign it. All right. But you know, Jaylen agrees. She says, "I'm not trying."
Pause you right there. I feel like you have to be the grimiest person ever to go on Married at First Sight, to do your little time frame the experiment, and then try to get something from somebody. What, are you kidding me? We will be in court forever.
I was married for a whole 2 weeks.
We will be in court forever.
We was married for a whole 8 weeks.
Play with me.
It depends on what state you're in. We was married for a whole 8 weeks, and I want half, Eddie.
No, what I'm saying is,
I want half.
I'm going to fight.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. If we're gonna be in for a fight, because no, you didn't.
Well, you had enough.
Also, Married at First Sight.
Hey, you was married. Technically, you was married.
I'm not saying you weren't married, but the nerve of you to try to use this as a come up.
As a come up.
What?
Yeah.
That's grimy.
I see what you're saying. It is grimy, but luckily, no one has done it.
No, they haven't. But they sure have lollygagged getting them divorces.
Oh, they lollygagged.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, lollygag. My man from Charlotte has been the longest.
Oh my gosh.
They should have to go find him in another country to get that thing signed. But anyway, Jaylen was like, yo, she agrees to sign the post.
She didn't have no problem with it.
She had no problem with it, right?
She said, I ain't trying to collect your money.
I ain't trying to collect your money. And they decided, and that was it. It was done. I'm glad it didn't turn that into a thing. It wasn't a thing. Mm-hmm. Some people would have made it a thing, right? I'm not trying to get your money, which, that's a whole different conversation. All right. Then we go on. We have one more wedding.
Yes.
One more wedding. This is the mama's wedding. Jaylen's mama, Belinda, right? Who is 47 years old. We know she's been married once. She was been married to Jaylen's dad, who was a baseball player who played for the Atlanta Braves, whose name is Jesse Sr.
Now tell me again, because we had this conversation before I watched it. Belinda is 47. How old was Jaylen?
Jaylen's 27.
They absolutely was high school right into family. Rolled right into it.
Yeah, she's 27. So she rolled right into it. And I
don't know if they said, I don't even know if she's the oldest.
I think she is the oldest. Because she had a twin brother. She had twins first. I think she had the twins first, didn't know. Because she had a twin. And then she had the other one. But their relationship ended due to infidelity. Now, I'm not saying all Major League sports athletes are like this. And I'm not even saying he is like this, but I guarantee you probably had one he was playing baseball.
Probably.
I can almost put
Let me tell you something. It's a few things that make, and I'm not saying this, he's not a bad looking guy. So when I say attractive, I don't mean looks. Biggie said Biggie loved to talk about how he was black and ugly. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna tell you what make people attractive. Being a professional athlete, you get you some money. You be a recording artist. It make the ugliest jokers pretty darn handsome.
Hey.
For some people, like I'm not swayed.
She mentioned she been.
I'm gonna keep this right there.
Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you. It's 24. It's 24 years. We ain't going nowhere, right?
But I said that to say because an artist outside a recording artist said that like they was like, and I'm on a tangent. Don't worry about it.
Go ahead. Stay on your tangent.
Is that like all growing up, this person in particular was like nobody never liked him like that. He wasn't attractive to anybody. But once he started making albums and stuff, like all of a sudden, I always been ugly so-and-so. I always been big teeth so-and-so. I always been funny looking. And then you get you a little fame, little fortune. Women be like, oh, you and your looks ain't even changed.
Where you been in all my life? Where you been at all my life?
When they was talking about me bad.
We talking about me bad, talking about my teeth, calling me names. We're calling me names. Where were you at all my life?
All it took was he put the album out.
Hey,
go on tour one good time.
And women, I know you're talking about church women. Anyway, but let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
Saying.
Hey, man, Belinda said she's been single for 28 years. Been single for 8 years. All right, and she had her 3 children at the age of 19. And she excited, right? She excited to finally have a proper wedding experience because she didn't have a wedding. She got married in like a jean jacket and some jean shorts or something. She said it wasn't a wedding at all, right? And she deserves a man.
So might as well.
Right. She said, hey, she deserves a man with big arms, broad shoulders, that has a funny personality. Well, guess what? They hit that right. They hit that bad boy nail on the head. Because the man they selected for her does have a funny personality. My man Chad is 54 years old. He's ex-military. This is his not one wedding, not 2 weddings. Chad had been married 3 other times.
He must not be that funny.
Well, the way his sister says, he's been one that's been hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So it seemed like the women hurt him, and him not hurt them, right? That he's been married 3.
No, that's what I said. I guess he ain't that funny. They were like,
they didn't even care, right? 3 times though.
He said he never really liked the single life. He prefers being in a relationship.
Yeah. Next time he putting his trust in the hands of the experts.
He don't want to give up hope.
Like I said, ex-military, been in the military, has a good business, and now, he claims people think he's an a-hole. By his looks, I can see that. I can see where they can look at him like, but he kind of straightforward. The military life, the whole situation. I can see where people are intimidated.
Between being ex-military, and then you joke all the time.
Yeah, you do.
Sarcasm is your love language, apparently.
He likes to have fun. He has a daughter.
It's a time and a place.
Yeah, he has a daughter, and daughter can she take you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can be serious at times.
Mm-hmm.
No, he dodged questions about personal growth from his previous failed marriages. I hope he learned something for being married 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about Ric Flair. I don't know what I said when I thought that's my dude. Right? But I thought when you married all these times and this is his 4th, you should be able to learn something.
Mm-hmm.
You should have learned something from your marriages. Like, what did you pick up? What did you learn? What did you not going to do in this marriage, right? In this wedding, Jaylen and her husband, Josh, are at this wedding as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are in attendance. Jaylen thinks Chad is cute, right? I mean, Belinda said she wanted a man who could put his arms around her and wrap her up.
Yeah, because she was like, I'm a lot to love,
curvy,
but not, you know what I'm saying? She was like, I'm a thicker woman. I hope he likes thicker women
with gray hair.
And I want a thicker man.
Yeah, you got gray hair.
He got to be able to put his arms around me.
Yeah, she wants a thicker man. She don't want no small dude. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He said it's cute. Belinda, she likes Chad. She likes what she sees, but she couldn't see if he liked her.
And he said the same thing.
He said the thing. They didn't know if they liked each other, and I'm like, yeah, So when they meet up, Chad's sister tells Belinda that he needs a strong woman.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't need a woman that can be ran over. I don't think he's gonna have a problem with Belinda.
Mm-mm.
I don't think she's gonna have. I think Belinda's gonna tell him exactly what. I think because the advice that she gave Jaylen was, be straightforward, tell the truth, and be who you are. So I think Belinda's gonna take her own advice and be straightforward with Chad, right? Be straightforward with Chad and what. All right. I don't know if I would have put Chad on the show. I'll be honest. Like I'm just being honest. If I'm the experts, I don't think I put Chad on the show because he's been married 3 times. I can understand somebody.
Unless we get to the root of like why.
Why, right? Because again, are you?
It ain't always everybody else.
Because I'm thinking, are you setting this woman up for failure?
Mm-hmm.
She's only been married once, and I get that. So I guess you're gonna find somebody who's been divorced as well. I guess that's their figure of matching. I get it, like Pat and Rhonda. And I wouldn't put Rhonda on here because she's been divorced twice. If you've been divorced once, I would have equaled the divorces. If she had been divorced once and he's been divorced once, then maybe that matches up. This dude been divorced 3 times, so like it's like the chances that you're all getting divorced is very good because he's used to. He used to calling it quits for whatever reason. Oh, I give me another woman. I know how to do this thing. I can do. We know somebody that like been divorced. I can write my own divorce papers.
And did.
Right? So when you divorce this many times, it's easy for you to be like, dude, they don't watch this review, so it's okay. They don't say that. They don't watch this review. It's all right. They
like for real.
Yeah, they love me anyway, right? They love me. I'm like a son. But anyway,
stop talking.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Somebody else might watch this review and figure out who I'm talking about. But anyway, when you've been divorced that many times, I don't think they should put. I think the experts did Belinda wrong. I don't think. We'll talk about predictions in another episode, another show. I think they did her wrong. Just my opinion, right? We find out that the couples did meet up with each other at the bachelor party, right? This is where they show the couples did meet. This is where Jaylen tells the other girls that Belinda is her mom. We see the couples meet up, the men meet up, and how they interact with each other at the bachelor party like a couple of days before. Right?
Yeah, so at the wedding, so Josh knew Chad already, but didn't know that
he was gonna be his father-in-law.
Right.
That's weird, right?
Oh, that's what he said too when he found out that his mother-in-law was getting married. He was like, "So I'm gonna have another father-in-law in addition to the father-in-law already got." Wow.
Yeah, so you got 2 father-in-laws. The couples find out they're going to Panama, right? They're going to Panama, right? Pat, as freaky he is, sends out a video to everybody, to the men, I guess to the men and to the couples, to the men because he only has the men's number, about joining the Mile High Club. Britney was like, nope.
I can't unsee it. I'm mad I looked at it.
Yeah, I can't unsee it. I'm mad I looked at it. Britney said no. Shoot.
And she was talking to Megan.
Yeah, Rhonda said maybe. Right? But Jaylen and Josh was like, we're going to beat y'all to it. And Jaylen and Josh received their Mile High Club wings. And then Derek and Megan were like, well, you going to look out for us in the bathroom? You going to look out? I don't know. I've been in those bathrooms. And I've been on a lot of planes. They're small.
I'm grossed out.
Yeah.
I'm grossed out. But I want to say this real quick.
Private plane? Maybe. But in the back, the commercial airlines?
Yeah. I want to say this real quick too. Before the couples leave to go on their honeymoon, Belinda and Pat, they actually stop and get
that's right. Chad.
Rings. What I say, Pat?
Yeah.
Chad.
Yeah,
Belinda and Chad.
Look, this ain't last season. We ain't mixing up couples. We not mix. This is not happening this year. We're not mixing up couples.
Belinda and Chad is like, yeah, I think you need something else on your finger. Let's get you a real ring.
Yeah, a little paper.
So she got a actual ring.
She bling bling.
A better ring, and he got one too.
He got one too. What happened?
And they weren't the only couple that did that.
But what other couple happened in the next episode?
Right.
But what happened to their sponsor? Didn't they have like a sponsor, Joseph Allen or Josh Allen? Not Josh Allen. That's the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills.
But I think it was something like that.
Joseph Allen. What happened to the sponsor? So Peacock said we don't want that sponsor. Did the money get cut? Then the rings were a little short.
I ain't gonna get into that. I don't know what happened.
You remember the fake spots?
I know.
The fake spots.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, here, I got this for you.
I don't know what happened.
Fake commercials in the middle of the show. But anyway, I guess they lost a sponsor. Well, each his own, right? The first night in Panama, the couple settled down in Panama. Some couples, do the do. Right? Some couples do the do. Britney and Will do the do. Right? I think the first night in Panama, but they get intimate. Because I'm gonna take a shower, put this on for my husband. I laughed because there was past seasons where dudes like, I'm packing condoms. They put you see them put them in a suitcase. You see all kind of stuff go on. And Britney was like, she wake up the next morning having regret. Well, something happened after that because she like, after they had sex and did whatever, she like, we didn't use protection. And she was worried.
And so his option was to, okay, well, never mind then.
His response wasn't the response that she was expecting. Like,
no.
Like, are you okay? You good? You sure? It didn't gross me out. I'm fine with it. It's going to be okay.
It bothered her because she said, you know, I've been in places where I have been intimate with guys and they in turn pushed away from me.
Mm-hmm.
So it gave her that vibe like, oh, here you go. And he was like, I'm not going to leave you. We're married. Mm-hmm. But you can't tell somebody that that's happened to that. Because again, it's married at first sight. I don't know you. You could be like, I mean, shoot. I mean, we had a season where somebody did that.
Yeah.
She ain't attracted to me. Let me try to sleep with her, see if she get more attractive the next day. She still ain't attractive, and it's like, nah.
We had a woman where a woman did that too. Slept with a guy and to see if it was some sparks there, and it wasn't. And she was like, okay. Mm-hmm. You know, but she was really concerned. Mm-hmm. She was really worried
by his reaction.
But he didn't communicate well with her. Uh-huh. And he's a whole bunch of communication issues, right? His thing was, I'm going to back off a little bit and just let you be. Well, she didn't want you to back off. She wanted him to be in the moment, mm-hmm. to be in the season, to be in the time. But again, she didn't verbalize that neither. They forget you just met me. Mm-hmm. I don't know how you respond. I don't know how you react. So you have to tell him. Yeah. You have to share with him, even though he needs to be empathetic, right? But you also have to share with him to be empathetic. Like teach him how to, not teach him how to be empathetic, but hey, this is what I want. This is what I need. This is what I need from you right now. And not go straight to be mad, mm-hmm. right? He doesn't know you. He doesn't know how to respond to you, right? I don't know if it was that hot and heavy. Maybe it is hot and heavy for some people that you ain't thinking about putting on a condom, or you ain't thinking about taking a birth control pill, or you ain't thinking about doing something, right? You just met this dude. So you had enough time to put out a negligee, a nightie, because you wanted it to go there, but you didn't have enough time to think of any protection. And now you're regretting the decision you made. But your issue is that you go too fast anyway to get there. And when people have sex with you, they feel some type of way. So why wouldn't you slow it down and wait and let it become naturally and organic instead of just throwing out there and leaving with your body? And now you're mad. Mm-hmm. That's just me. So you're mad at the fact because you didn't get the response that you wanted from him. Get it, got it, noted. Mm-hmm. But yeah. So that was episode number 3. Did I miss anything on episode number 3?
I don't think so.
We didn't miss anything on episode number 3, but we're gonna get to episode number 4. So if you missed any other episodes, click the link right in the description. Make sure you get those. Episode number 4. Click this link to get to episode number 4. If we missed something, let us know. We'll definitely come back to it. But I think we covered most of the highlights from episode number 3. If there's some videos that need to be broken down or conversation broken down a little bit later, we'll do so. We'll do that. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of our episodes. We're reviewing Married at First Sight, each episode by episode. Want to appreciate you for rocking with us. And thank you.
Bye.
Bye.